Hello guys, today is Masterpiece here and today we're going to do some Digimon news. So as you see here, we have 8 new Digimon cards coming out on BT14 to help support the Rosemon line, specifically Mimi's. All the way from the Egg to the Mega to the Tamer and 2 options. So let's just get to it. First up is going to be Tanemon. Tanemon inherited effect once per turn when effect spins the Tamer. This Digimon gets 2k for the turn. Now, if you ever need a DB boost in your decks, then this is a great card. However, if you want more consistency and draw power, past eggs are a bit better, but this is still a good option. Maybe a one of within the 5 eggs. Palmon, our new rookie. Start our main phase. You and opponent's Digimon gets all turns. Digimon gets suspended. Lose to memory. Good. You have to keep control of your own opponent, and yeah, really good. Consider Palmon now getting a lot more starting your main phase effects. Really interesting to see what will happen, as you can sort of have more variety. Well, first you're spamming the board with a bunch of these most likely as you summon these alpha like effects. It's interesting. Okay, anyway, inheritables. Once return when this Digimon with Digivolve, if your Tamer reduced the cost by 1. Digimon for cheap, that's great. So we're now avoiding Digisorption, and we're sort of just Digivolving for cheap because you have a Tamer. Next we have Togemon. Digivolve for 2, pretty standard. 3k is 3k DP is on the low end. Play cost of 4 is pretty cheap. When you would play a green Tamer from your hand, by spending one of your green Digimon, reduce the cost by 3. Now, is that strong? Hell yeah, it's strong, dude. You can play it. Remember, set it for 1, or just your Mimi for free. I think it costs 3. So that's really strong. It's like also a general effect, so you can definitely tuck this in a green hybrid deck or some sort. They're really interesting. Your headables when this Digimon with Digivolve, you got a green Tamer, reduce the cost by 1. So if you go into the ultimate, so Palmon will help you go into your ultimate for your 1 cost cheaper. Togemon will help you go into your Mega 1 cost cheaper. Or if you slowly Digivolve per turn, your Palmon and Togemon effect can stack. Interesting. Alright. Next we got Lilymon ACE. Lilymon ACE. Standard ultimate ACE card to play for 4. You're over 3, very standard, and 8k. Now you can use this card to counter, so when your opponent's attacking, you can counter sort of blast Digivolve, and use its effect. So spend one of your opponent's Digimon, then you may return one of your opponent's Digimon with 5k or less at bottom of the deck. Now is this helpful against the Digimon that's attacking? I wouldn't say so, really, but this helps defeat white boards. Your opponent might go for game with its second Digimon in the back. We'll just return that. Or if there's 3 Digimon, instead of just also returning one to the bottom of the deck, which is really strong. Bottoming the cards is really strong. You also suspend something on the board. As you see that when it bottom decks something, it's not targeting a suspended Digimon, so that's really good. The heritable Ace Overflow is kind of bad, which is what makes the Ace card a bit more balanced. But it's balanced. Okay, this card is still good, especially in a pinch. Also, love Danjo on the back. One day she'll get a green card. Probably not. Probably just a little thing. Look at Rosemon. Play cost 11. We're getting a bit cheaper now as we're playing these megas. There's over 3, pretty standard. 11k DP, pretty standard. Now, when Digivolving, when attacking, not once per turn, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So you can definitely Digivolve. If you suspend something, maybe I'm not sure if there's suspending gain a memory, but you can definitely do that, and just sort of suspend 2 things at once. And that's really cool in 1 turn. Your turn once per turn when Digimon or Tamer is suspended by the effect, you unsuspend this Digimon. So you can Digivolve, suspend a Digimon, swing over the Digimon, unsuspend because you're going to suspend a Tamer when attacking, and just keep going. If you have piercing, even better. But yeah, that's really strong card. I like it. This isn't the main boss Digimon, but this is, I think, probably burst mode. Rosemon burst mode is by your boss Digimon. But you're in for a treat. Okay, Hydra fans, Rosemon fans, you're in for a treat. Next we have our Tamer, Mimi Tachikawa. Play cost 3, real top 3. Get one plant, vegetation, or fairy card. When a Digimon gets suspended by an effect, by suspending this Tamer, get one memory. See? Look at that. When Digimon comes suspended by an effect, get one memory. There's so much suspension, especially self-suspension in green. This is really good. And yeah, I would say a lot of this is not really. You could definitely use this for a Rosemon deck, but I think you're really you're upgrading other things as well. But just continuing on, not staying one card too long. Poison Ivy, play cost 1. What's its effect? Main effect: when your opponent's Digimon gains all turns, with this Digimon becomes suspended, lose 2 memory. Now this is sort of, it's Ice Wall, kind of. But you have to target opponent's Digimon. It has to be on the field. Also, this is also good because it's not, besides it being a mid Ice Wall, you also sort of you counter green cards. So if green becomes meta and you have like a half green deck, or just a green deck, you can counter each other by playing Poison Ivy. Yeah, also a good defense card. Green has had an early defense card that's really similar to this, but I think it's play cost 2 and enemies only lose 1 memory. So definitely a huge upgrade that they needed. And security effect, you get to do the main and at the card to hand. That's pretty good. A little reusable Ice Wall right there. Alright, going into we have Powering Sincerity, play cost 3. So as we notice, every ace card in this BT14 has sort of their option go along with it, and this is greens. So then when your opponent's Digimon, then you have a Tamer Mimi in his name, which is good. So if there's like dual colored Mimi, like I think Mimi and Joe, that is usable. So they kept that in mind. If you have a Mimi in his name, when your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their opponent's turn. This is really strong. We see this as a Monsanti, and I just think green needs more of this effect to sort of control the board. At least I like control, so I might be trying green soon, a bit more often, considering that they're having more consistency and they're definitely getting stronger. And what we see here also in the security is very similar to Poison Ivy. Is that option cards are now just not being played to go to trash. It's being played, you get the main effect, and it goes to your hand. So you get all option cards don't feel just like a dead card. You can always get it secured on and get it back in your hand. And it feels a lot more consistent, a lot better. Because sometimes you need the option card, but it's whiffs because it's near security. But you can get it back. It's really great. Now, it's like the only thing we're gonna talk about with these 8 new cards. Well, the answer is no. We can go over a bit more. Okay, so going into it, we have other cards that have come out to support this type of deck. So I think the 4 of an egg would be this Togemon from EX4 is coming soon. When effects suspend one of your Digimon, draw 1. Really good. I think you need a DP boost, like because I think your Rosemons are 11k if not including burst mode, so you might do 2k boost, but I think you'd rather have the draw. We'll see. And as you see here, we get more searching. Lilymon gets you searching for Yoshino and a vegetation fairy, whatever. So that's 2 searches. We got Sunflowermon, send one of your green Digimon, play 3k or less vegetation planet fairy. And as you see here, a lot of our stuff are 3k or less. The Sunflowermon, by spending one of your green Digimon, you play vegetation plant fairy, 3k or less. And if you play a Sunflower only and Togemon, the new Togemon, your champions are 3k or less, and they can be played from that effect. That's really good. By spending this Digimon, you may digivolve one of your Digimon into a fairy. Digimon effect, reduce the Digimon cost by 2. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? That means you can digivolve for practically 0 into into your ultimate, whether that's Lilymon or Lilymon, because your Lilymon is also getting a consistent effect sort of similar to Palmon. You can reduce the evolution cost by 1. So if you're scared about Blossomon, how I got limited, don't worry, you got more support. Lilymon, if you want to build a more Yoshino Digimon Savers type of deck, this is good. Plus it gives you more aggression as your security, since you get security plus 1. We don't really have a Lilymon with any inheritables. We don't have the Ace, so you definitely have to, if you put these two together, maybe have 2 Lilymon Aces. But yeah, interesting. Next you have the Rosemon. Now when Digivolving for this Rosemon, suspend when you put Digimon Tamers and spins Digimon. Now sort of like the other Rosemon, but separate, it's only when Digivolving. And if you use those two effects together, also has a secondary effect. All turns once per turn, when Digimon or a Tamer comes to suspend one of your Digimon or Tamers. Green definitely coming more control, and it looks interesting. So I say the other Rosemon is a bit more aggressive. This one's more defensive. So just really cool. I like it. And this Rosemon can definitely go along well with the new Poison Ivy. Next we got Burst Mode. Alright, what does Burst Mode do? Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and one of your Tamers. All your opponent's Digimon and Tamers don't suspend until the end of your turn. For every 2 suspended Digimon or Tamers your opponent has in play, charge the top card of your opponent's security stack. Yes sir. Now, get ready to punch those hybrids. Get ready to just go crazy with this. Next we're going to Yoshino. Remember set it for the green deck. You definitely play the Mimis if you want to. You can want to hold Mimi and you don't care. Yoshino's also really great because sort of like this new Mimi, if your Digimon Digivolves, or it just sort of you get memory back. I think that's really good. The other getting memory back is really good. Getting more draws is really good. So this really helps. And this targets only Vegetation Planetary Fairy, but don't worry, your whole deck is Vegetation Planetary Fairy. Typically your level 3s and 4s all your vegetation, and on the top end, Lilymon Ultimates and Megas are gonna be your fairies. One card I also forgot to add is this one. You might have seen it in the event packs. Hopefully you got it, keep it. But you got this from BT10. This old classic Palmon, which is get a vegetation or plant, then get a fairy. So you can get dual hits a lot of times. Now, if you want to play the Bloom Lord package, go ahead, dude. Play the Bloom Lord package. You can definitely tech in the Bloom Lord or make it Bloom Lord the boss monster. It's a fairy. And you gonna play Hydramon? I think Hydramon is you want to play a more control package. Hydramon's definitely better. So yeah, Bloom Lord's for the aggressive, Hydramon's for the control. Your choice. I'll leave the side deck down in the comments below if you're wondering what these are. So yeah, don't worry, I have it for you guys. But that's about the end of the video. Hopefully this was a fast, informative video. Yeah, if you like the video, if you like it, if you want to comment, say how great I am. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. Alright, hope you guys have a great day or not. The choice is yours. Goodbye.